Gonna try this again. I just did a live and I just had a terrible signal. We're in a silent spot and everyone said I was cutting out, it was glitchy and the whole bit. So we're gonna, this one's not better. I'm in the same general area, but see if I get a better signal here as I fall in the river. See if anybody joins us now. Maybe, just maybe. Looking for fish. I do not think there are very many fish in here at all right now. Normally it's such a good run right here. I'll show you. This is such a good stretch, but when it's cold and the water is this skinny and shallow, they're just not in here. There is just not fish in here right now. So we're gonna see if anybody joins us. I was starting to say before I cut out that we have a new video dropping tomorrow. It's gonna be called episode 69, season 2. So it'll say S2 E69, and I caught a whole bunch of fish. And it's the longest video I've ever made. It's the longest episode I've ever made. 50 minutes of me catching a whole bunch of fish and some tanks, some absolute monsters to boot. What a great time. What a great time. We're gonna see if anybody jumps in on this live. I'm on the bridge now that I've shown you guys before. So pretty. So pretty. Such a pretty spot. Water's pretty clear, but I don't see any fish right now. I'm one of those people, and we're all over the place. If they see water, they like wonder if there's fish. Ruben, what's up? Good to see you. Ruben's in the house, jumping in. Where are you in the world? Where are you at in the world? Ruben. Little Boomer, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. That you guys would appreciate. Hey, Colorado sunset. I can't stay on actually until the true sunset, but coming to you from northern Colorado. Good to see you guys. Thanks for jumping in on my YouTube live. We often talk fishing. Sorry, I'm looking down. I'm looking for fish. Oh, I see one. That's so cool. If I don't need 1,000, what would you say? I don't know. If you don't need $1,000, I'd say you're doing quite well financially, because most people would love $1,000. I can tell you what I would do with $1,000, but I can't say what you would do. So pretty here, guys. It's a gorgeous spot. Absolutely gorgeous spot. But I'm coming to you from essentially Lyons, Colorado, in northern Colorado. And you guys are looking at the mighty St. Vrain River, which I would say is not very mighty right now because it's running really low, because it's winter and it doesn't snow anymore in Colorado. And we just continue to be so unbelievably mild. Such just mild weather here. It's just not snowing. There's no runoff, and there's no snow to fill up this little stream. So Went there before. 10-pound, what? 10-pound, 10-pounder out of this river. I have not heard or seen that, but hey, there are some shockingly large trout for this stream and river, but I have never heard of a 10-pounder. I've never heard of a 10-pounder coming out of here. I have not, but that's a crazy story right there. But I've caught some nice ones. There's some deeper pools downriver from here that hold some pretty nice fish. This is a neat river because you get rainbows and browns, and there could be cutthroats, but I'm not aware of it except for higher up. And then, of course, brook trout would be higher up almost for sure than where I'm at right now. But it's a pretty river. I'm looking east, so you guys are looking west. So you guys are seeing the start of the sunset over the Front Range of Colorado and the Rocky Mountains of northern Colorado, because I'm looking east and you guys, by definition, are looking west. Very pretty, but kind of a quiet chat. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? We do these YouTube lives from time to time because you guys send me gifts. You guys subscribe to the channel, watch the videos. Sometimes I give you guys shout outs. You guys seem to appreciate that. That's always kind of fun. But so while you're here, definitely, sorry, looking for fish again. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And you will know what we're doing. Thank you guys. Big town next to you. No, not a big town. There's Lyons, Colorado. Lyons, Colorado is right there. That is Lyons, Colorado. The closest big town is Denver. You know, Denver is 40 miles to my south. And then you have the towns of Longmont and Loveland and Boulder and Fort Collins, which are getting bigger, but not necessarily what you'd call big cities. Well, Boulder's the biggest of all those. Boulder's probably 250,000 people or more. Longmont is, I don't know, 60, 70,000 people. Loveland, about the same. Fort Collins is probably 175,000 people anymore. I'm not sure. Fort Collins is pretty big city, pretty good size. But I'm going to do the walk and talk back to my truck. Oh, thanks. What's that? A torch? How fun. What's a torch? Thank you. I don't know what a torch is. What's a torch? Thanks for that. Never gotten Ruben. That's my first torch. That is my first torch ever on a YouTube live. And I don't know what it is, but I do say thank you. You just got it? Oh, thanks, man. That's awesome. That's cool. That's cool. I'll take a torch. That's fun. Thanks for sending that. But I got a couple minutes, but eventually got to get walking back to the truck. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the channel while you're here. I would appreciate it. New video coming tomorrow. Oh, bronze medal. Let's go. That's my first bronze medal, too. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. That's for sure my first bronze medal. Ruben, how did you know? I've gotten a lot of things, but never a torch or a bronze medal. So thanks. Appreciate that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Bronze medal. Very fitting, too, with the Olympics, isn't it? Ruben, did you see what happened to Lindsey Vonn? I'm sure you did. That was so sad. But what a fighter, what a competitor, you know. She literally said she wasn't even regretting that she tried it, you know. Oh, thanks, Ruben. Appreciate you. God bless. God bless. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. You rock. You rock because you help out a influencer and a small content creator like myself. So I appreciate you. I think my regular episodes are much more interesting than my lives, but I appreciate you guys that say that you like my lives. At least I try to show you pretty things, but hopefully the fishing episodes are the most entertaining. Oh, thanks, Ruben. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know how this game works, Ruben. There's always like hate and negativity and people that are just going to be negative, you know, and complain and all that. So appreciate someone like you that's normal. I certainly try my best in this whole game that we're in. So That you know, any people watching your stream. Oh, you saw me a while ago? Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a quiet one. I get more traffic on the weekends, or if I do a live a little bit later in the day, you know, when people are off work, I suppose. It's only 4:04. You know, it's only 4:04 Mountain Time, so yeah, this is a quiet one, but that's okay. You're here, I'm here, a couple other people are here, so you never know who's gonna jump in. You know, we're only at the 11-minute mark, so you never know what's gonna happen here. Sometimes we talk fishing, sometimes we talk sports, sometimes we just play off the chat the entire time. So I got a flower too, thanks, that's awesome. Sweet. Flower, torches, and bronze medals, you can't beat that, you know. Ruben is awesome. Ruben is awesome. That's so cool. I bet we'll get a few people to join us too. If you don't live in an area like this, you know, can't beat that. Some people appreciate seeing a pretty river in northern Colorado and the impending sunset over said river and the Rocky Mountains and the Front Range of Colorado, so that's kind of cool. But Ruben, you just saved this live stream. Only kid in your live right now. Nobody, yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes these are kind of pointless. But thankfully, though, I have 2.5 million views, Ruben. So I have 2.5 million views across YouTube lives and short videos and full-length videos and episodes. So that's actually not too bad. That's not too bad at all. So that's okay. I think the biggest live I ever did was maybe 900 views. I mean, even this one could be a couple hundred views when it's all said and done, you know, without many people here at all. But I think I hit almost like 900 views one time on a live. But it's the, you know, it's the episodes, fishing episodes that I do that matter the most, you know. And there's 2.5 million people that have seen me catch fish and fall in the river, lose fish, you know, yell at fish, kiss fish, eat fish, them go, all that. So yeah, so this is a quiet one, Ruben, but that's all right. You single-handedly kept this alive with those gifts. We do these because people send gifts, they subscribe to the channel, they watch your videos. Some people come back and continue to watch my videos after seeing a live, even though I don't fish on a live. So it's all worth it to me. It's all good for me. I'm not coaching right now. In about 1 month exactly, I get really busy with coaching, but I'm not coaching right now. So might as well come on board and do a live. So, Ruben, don't look now, but there's like 3 other people. There's three other people here. The chat's really quiet, but who knows? Who knows who else is going to jump in? You just never know around here. But it's a pretty spot. Now, okay, so now you guys are looking east, and I'm looking west. So you guys are looking east, like downriver, and I'm looking west, and that is Highway 66. If you know northern Colorado, that is Highway 66 zooming by. And the people going west are headed to Lyons, Boulder, or Estes Park, and the people going east are headed towards Longmont and I-25. So that's the lay of the land. That's the lay of the land here as we hang out with you guys on the St. Vrain River in Lyons, Colorado, and Ruben sending me gifts, which is so awesome. We're gonna see if anybody else jumps in, but I think one time I did a live and picked up like 40 subscribers too. So that you always get a few subscribers, sometimes dozens, and some gifts and all that. And I'm sure, I guess these count towards your watch hours and views. This obviously won't be a big one for watch hours and views, but hey, you know, it all matters. It all matters and all counts. So I think they're kind of fun. And you guys say they're entertaining enough for you guys. So now you guys are back looking west. The pedestrian bridge we were just on, actually. And I'm looking east at the St. Vrain. But I do need to kind of walk back to the truck now. And if we get a few more people to join us, I can hang out a little longer. But I got to get walking back to the truck. we shall see if anybody else jumps on in. Why is it a live thing where you get like gifts, you know? You get like these jewels that can be monetized and these random gifts that sometimes are monetized, sometimes are not. Why is that a live thing? Is that a Facebook live thing too? I guess if you do a Facebook live, which I don't really do much, if you do a Facebook live, people can send you stars, you know, monetize stars. I think like 1 star is 1 penny, you know, 100 stars is $1. Isn't that right? But why is it like a live thing, you know? Why is it? It's interesting. The live thing is all about like gifts and monetized gifts and all that. So random, isn't it? Like I say, I appreciate you guys here. And check out tomorrow. That's the big news of this live. Is season 2, episode 69 is out tomorrow. And yours truly catches about 24 fish. And about half of those are just monsters. And I mean like 18 to 20 inches ripping line and peel and drag. And if you're an angler, that is the greatest sound in the world. When drag is just ripping off your reel and lines ripping off your reel. That's a good thing. So that was the purpose of this live. I'm gonna call a buddy here that I fish with right when we hang up on this one and get back home. But I'll stay with you guys till we get back to the truck. Then I gotta go unless some crazy things happen to keep me around, but I better go once we get back to the truck. But I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday, a really good Tuesday. Hope you guys have a good evening. But it's 4:10 Mountain Time, and even on a mild winter like this one has been, it does get kind of chilly. So I'll get back in the truck, fire up the heater. I gotta call a buddy to give him a fishing report and get back home. But you guys stay tuned for tomorrow on Wednesday, probably Wednesday evening. Episode 69 is gonna be out there, and it's a good one, guys. It's the best episode of the year, and it's me catching a whole bunch of fish. I think you guys will really enjoy it. We are back to the car, and Ruben, you saved the day. You saved the day on this live and made it worth it for me. So I appreciate you. And you don't want to do a live and drive your cart. That is all kinds of illegal. So I will let you guys go, guys. God bless. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. Thanks, Ruben.